Hello, people. Hello, people. Welcome back. It's been a while since the next episode of TTBurger was read over the shake. I apologize for that. I've just been busy with stuff going on in real life here.
We are alive, people!
And we're live and kicking.
You don't need to panic. You don't need to send a search party. We are alive!
We are alive and we are kicking and we are all good to go for the next episode of TTBurger Burger and Fries Game Talk with a Shake, episode 16. And I do apologize
and eventually we will have a background change for this series.
There will be. Eventually, yes, there will be. Joining me today is my female co-host. Introduce yourself. Could you change your YouTube name?
Everybody knows me, but
you changed your YouTube name.
I did change my username from Sadet the Hyperactive Princess to Sadet The Hyper Lamia. And if you guys don't know what a lamia is, pretty much humanoid from the waist up, snake from the waist down.
Makes sense. I'll stop you just saying that. You're not Sadet the Hyper.
Reason why I decided to become a snake is, have you ever noticed how I tend to, emphasize my S's?
Mm-hmm.
So, what better creature for me than a snake?
Uh-huh. And since this month is female protagonist gaming month on my channel, I want to give a shout out to Sadet The Hyper Lamia, since she started in here, Mishka Gaming, and Brit Girls Go Stateside, and Vera Dark of Dark Time Productions. Check these people out, they're awesome. I checked them out, they're awesome, so definitely check them out if you can. Definitely. And today's topic is a topic that Sadet The Hyper Lamia decided on today, and that's on video game glitches. We've all seen gaming glitches. We've seen a bunch of them. Glitches in the graphics, glitches where they freeze, glitches to where they don't start, glitch this and glitch that. There's tons and tons of glitches, and I just remember
some of those glitches aren't just for ruining your game. Some of them are for making your game even more hilarious.
I know. But
or even just making your speedrun attempt faster.
Oh yeah, I know, believe me. I know that for sure.
Glitches are they're like a Kinder Surprise egg. You don't know what toy you're going to get in the capsule.
Yeah, it's like when they had the Pokemon kids meals at Burger King where they had them in the Pokeballs. You didn't know which Pokemon you were going to get.
But with the case of glitches, some of them you can control by doing very specific things. For example, in the old Pokemon Red and Blue, and I believe to an extent Yellow, if you have the move Fly or Teleport, and you go to this one specific trainer and time yourself correctly and go to a certain route, you'll actually be able to get the mythical Pokemon Mew.
I didn't know about that, but I knew of the Pokemon glitch called Miss and No.
That one's famous.
Yeah, I knew of that one, Miss and No, because when I first heard of Miss and No, I thought it was just a fake joke somebody made, because I thought it was just a joke.
Nope, Missing No is real.
I know that now.
But one of my friends, Whiteblade Zero, he actually did a playthrough of Pokemon Yellow and did the Mew glitch to have Mew in his party.
That's awesome, because with the Miss and No was, I heard it messed up your game, but it just glitched it, because when my brother got the Miss and No in the red version, whenever he put his console, he put his Game Boy on a table, so like that, put it down, the game would freeze. But for me, when I got Miss and No in my blue version, there was a glitch where the Pokemon you were facing was backwards mirrored, and my Pokemon head was all glitchy, pixelized, and such. That's when I knew it was time to get rid of Missing No.
There was also a glitch where if you managed to push this one NPC at the starting town, and this actually takes a little bit of work, but if you manage to move the screen to get the NPC to move in the old games, and move her just correct, and trigger the cutscene for Professor Oak to show up, you'll actually get stuck and not be able to do anything.
Right.
Because of how that NPC actually messed with the positioning of the player character. So the player character won't be able to get through the door. You'll just be stuck hearing that song for a while. For a while, I mean forever, until you turn it off or your game dies.
There was also a glitch with my brothers when he got Missing No. When he got off the bike, the bicycle song would still play, which would still play.
Hey, at least the bike theme's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, I forgot how you get a bike there, but that was just a long thing. But like, I can tell you the first time I heard about.
I'll tell you how to get a bike later.
I forgot. I don't have Pokemon anymore. But I can tell you, the very first time I heard of a gaming glitch is when, 3D wise, was when I got South Park on the Nintendo 64 and the game kept freezing on us.
Oof.
And here's the thing: when it froze, the picture looked all messed up. Like the first time it happened, like the colors changed on it and stuff, and but the second time, like the picture was just a black screen with a bunch of lines on it.
Ouch.
And every time we tried to...
not all glitches are actually glitches. Some of them are actually part of the gameplay.
I know, but I'm just talking about like glitches in general and stuff. Like you have like glitches like where like you want to talk about glitches and stuff. You ever heard of like the game Big Rigs Over the Road Racing? Has tons of glitches in that game.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that on Son of a Glitch once.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah, that game is glitch hell.
It's
to an extent.
Glitch rigs over the glitch racing, I call it. And like you can clip through buildings, clip through anything. The water, like not the ground. The ground glitches all the time, and the bridge hangs, and like you can float off the scenery. You can like go off the scenery, and you can just float in midair and stuff. Like that was very famous for glitches and everything like that. Like I remember like one time I had this PC game called Bus Driver Simulator. So they call Bus Driver a bus simulator. I tried to play it when I was installing it on my laptop. It just something with the graphics just made the bus like a big yellow triangle pointing down at the ground.
It could have been your graphics chip.
Probably, yeah, but like the game I don't know if you've ever heard of the game called The Movies by Linus too. That game where you make your own.
I think you talked about that once in another podcast.
That game has glitches in it and stuff like that. Where like glitches where like you see people clipping through cars and stuff like that, or like there's glitches to where like when your movie's done editing, the lighting won't match up and stuff, and the lighting will be all messed up to where like you can't put it in the sunset lit in like the evening lighting because it'll glitch out to where like it'll be just like morning lighting or so. And just sometimes like a big glitch I saw where like I had tons of files of like one movie because there was a little glitch where said like I forget, it was some war movie I made. It had like the War Movie 1, War Movie 2, War Movie 3, like it was all the files, like each scene, which was a new scene added each time. And I was like, it was just stupid. And just like, I just remember seeing PC games I knew had a lot of glitches like the ones I played. Like Law and Order Criminal Intent, oh my lord. I was a fan of Law and Order games back then, but I can tell you, I have a story for you here. Law and Order Criminal Intent is one of the buggiest PC games I ever played. Like, there are times
well, what do you expect from a licensed game
Well,
based on a show.
the other Law and Order games were fun, but this one had a lot of problems and stuff. I can tell you what it was: graphical bugs where the characters looked all blocky looking and stuff, and were like there are times where like there'd be a glitch to where you didn't Bobby Gorn would just would just like walk in like one direction constantly. You had to reboot the game, and there'd be like glitches where like if you clicked on the wrong item at the wrong time, it goes back to the desktop, or when a pop up occurred, it would the game would stop working altogether, and you had to reboot the game manually. And it was also and there was also where like a glitch that I encountered to where like I'm trying to think here. The talking game was like the cutscenes in the talking game were slow, and the game was getting slower and slower and slower after you played it for like an hour or so. Like the game would just get slower and slower and slower to where like
Ouch.
just that you would actually hope by miracle that it would just the speed would kick up.
Well,
You think that's bad though?
I had a glitch.
Go ahead.
I had a glitch while playing Fire Emblem Fates once, and it just happened out of nowheres.
Tell me about your glitch. Let's hear about this glitch.
Well, this one just happened for no reason, but when I defeated an enemy that had a partner, for whatever reason, even though the battle is ended, the battle phase was still going on for no reason, even though the opponent ran away.
Weird.
So I was still on the battle scene, I was still hearing the battle music, but nothing was going on.
Ooh, that reminds me of some glitches I had in Mass Effect, but I'll get to those in a little bit. But you want to talk about very glitchy? The CSI games are full of bugs and glitches to where like the first like the Xbox CSI game, there would be times where animations would shift from one animation to the next. The scene would rip apart before your eyes, and what I mean by that is that the backgrounds would be unorganized looking, like they wouldn't match up together. Like you would look like half of a picture would be above another half of a picture and stuff like that, like in the background, and the couch would be on top of another half of the couch and all that stuff. It was like an unorganized puzzle that you couldn't put together.
Yikes.
And of course the freezing issues and stuff. But I remember when I played Mass Effect, there was a glitch I had to where I couldn't progress in the game because there was like the romance, like the scene where you had the romance, it wouldn't play. It would just show both Liara and Ashley just standing there, and you couldn't interact with them or talk to them or anything. You couldn't do any of that stuff.
I know.
Yeah, is right. And just
Yeah, that's how I'm pretty much censoring the sexy words.
I know, Sadet The Hyper Lamia. I'm aware of that. But if you want to talk about other glitches too, let's go back to the PlayStation here, like with Wing Commander 3: The Heart of the Tiger. There were some glitches there to where sound wouldn't play in the cutscenes, and there would be a glitch to where like it would have some error message, like say data error or something like that, or just have a black screen with the sound playing. You have to reboot the game, and that's not fun at all. That's not fun, and
It sounded like your accent changed there for a second, boy.
I know, I don't know why that happened there, but I do also remember.
Maybe you glitched.
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. But
You gotta report this bug.
Yep, reporting now. Trying to think what other glitches I had encountered in video games here, because there's tons of them that I have encountered. Try to think.
There's some really weird ones too, where you just randomly fall through the floor for no reason.
Oh, I have a glitch I can tell you about. In Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, there was a glitch in Sonic's story, like after I beat Red Mountain, you're supposed
Hmm.
to go on board Tails' aircraft, the Tornado 2, but it wouldn't do.
Technically, it's Sonic's till
Well,
Tails upgraded it.
still, like the Tornado 2, you're supposed to go in the fight. The Tornado 2 is supposed to fight the egg carrier in the second time, but there are times where it take you to the Mystic Ruins, the adventure field. But I don't know if that was just my copy or so, because like the PS3 version doesn't have those issues, doesn't have an issue. But I'm just saying there that I dealt with that for sure. And
The only reason I can think of why it did that is because it was having a data error and probably something in the system in order to correct it just spawns you at Mystic Ruins.
yeah, but there's no way to get to the thing, because after Red Mountain, Tails is supposed to pick you up and take you up in the sky to fight the egg carrier again. But then you're stuck. You have to delete your file again. Thankfully, it only happened one time, but still, it is very, very annoying.
Yeah, it sounds like a rare random glitch if it only happened once.
Yeah, but I hope it. But thankfully, I didn't ever see it happening again. But like Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil had some glitches too. Like there's one glitch I saw where like when you go into the dining room with Barry, he just like doesn't run. He doesn't walk. He doesn't keep walking. He just stays there. And the only way to do that is if you go out the dining room doors, the double doors of the dining room, and then he'll be over there looking at the blood. But then again, it's pointless because he'll say what is it? He's already looking at the blood. It just makes it pointless. Then that makes it pointless to try again. You just want to just reboot it, and that people know about that glitch. I don't know how it happens, but it happens.
Eh, somebody did something very specific and boom, it happened.
Mhm.
Or it's just random. Who
Yep.
knows?
Yep. That is true.
Until people put in the research of if it's random or not.
Oh yeah. In
Because
fact,
there are people that put in the research towards glitches. Because they're either A, curious, or B, really bored.
mhm. Because I remember like when I played Super Mario Kart, this was a fun glitch I saw when I was playing as a
All of
Koopa.
the Mario Kart games have some pretty
No, no,
crazy
no. Let me
glitches.
tell you something. When you hear the engine sound, I pressed on one of the buttons, I think it was the Y button or so, and I pressed it, and the engine sound was higher pitched then because of that.
Weird.
I thought it was pretty cool. I was just messing around and stuff like that with that. It was pretty cool.
And if you manage to like go into certain areas on certain stages in certain games, you can actually skip portions of the tracks,
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
roughing up against the right area just to skip like a bunch of this or that you don't like.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, 'cause I know. Like, I'm trying to think of an American that had glitches in it or so. There was like in Sonic Adventure 2 when you got a good when you got this good score and stuff like that, you'd be able to like and beat a good time. You'd go to this like world where like it was all pixelated and stuff like that. Like you couldn't really do much, just jump around and stuff. The only way to get out is if you quit it. Is if you quit.
By
It's
the way,
mm-hmm.
I know nobody likes this game, but Last of Us Part 2 is actually pretty fun if you look at the glitches.
What kind of glitches?
Well, if you go up to bushes on the horse before I think like chapter 3 or so, then your horse will be pimping. It will just pretty much be glitching out. And somebody managed, like, watch Son of a Glitch, you'll actually see a video of the horse just going ping pong from side to side. It's hilarious.
NBA '07. That's a game I played at a friend's house. There were glitches to where like you could dunk through the backboard, and when you watch a replay of a basketball being shot, you could see it go through the scoreboard too. I know people have pointed this out in other things, but I saw it happen for myself.
That reminds me of another sports game that had a glitch. I don't remember which game it was, but it was in a hockey game where this glitch was dubbed the, I think it was dubbed the Herculean check, where if you manage to check somebody while they're swapping out at the right time, you'll actually send them flying much higher.
Nice. Okay, I know like Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, there was a glitch to where you can like just beat the game in under a half hour.
I remember that when my friend Whiteblade Zero once again was playing Ocarina of Time, he was actually having random glitches happen in his game.
Really?
Yep. Like, it was so weird. You have to see to believe. Like, for whatever reason in the water temple, Link just could not grab onto the ledges and was doing this, like, weird grabbing and letting go, grabbing and letting go and going. It was weird.
Sounds weird. Hell,
Whiteblade Zero actually allowed me to record off of his videos to create moment videos of his Let's Plays.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't want to watch his full Let's Plays, I do have moments of some of his Let's Plays. I haven't done those videos in a while, though. So I should probably catch up on some of his videos sometime.
Yeah, cause like I actually there's some glitches I had, and like there was a game that was full of glitches called True Crime New York City, a game that was full of glitches. I remember that game. Like there were times where like Marcus's feet would like melt to the ground, you would fall to the floor for no reason, and you would die and just die. And like it's just like the way the car moved and stuff like that. Yeah, and hell, there was a glitch in Grand Theft Auto 3 when there was a way for you to get to the second island, Staunton Island, before completing all the Portland missions, where you can turn on the Dodo cartridge to make your car fly for a little bit, and you'll be able to fly over to the Callahan Bridge, to where like the broken the broken Callahan
with
Bridge.
That car.
Yeah, like there was like when the Callahan. I don't know if you played Grand Theft Auto 3, but like there was a part where the Callahan where the Callahan Bridge is badly damaged, and you can't go to Staunton Island or so. But there was a way how you can get there when the like with the Dodo Chi, where you make your car fly over to the other side of the bridge, and you'll be over to Staunton Island in no time. But like if you die at all, it sends you back to Portland, and also if you die, yeah, it sends you all the way back to Portland. If you die, but like if you take the subway way train from Staunton Island to Portland, it'll just like you go into the subway, and all of a sudden you'll magically just appear outside the subway.
You know what the creepier glitches are, though? Glitches that pretty much removes all NPCs and make the area Silent Hills levels of spooky.
Interesting. It's kind of like being alone in the dark.
Like, those glitches can get pretty spooky and can sometimes lead into creepypastas.
All I can say is,
What are you, a Minecraft villager?
No. Who told you that? Who told you that?
You're,
I'm thinking out loud, Sadet The Hyper Lamia. I'm thinking out loud with this.
You know you don't need to use my full title, right?
I'm trying to get used to saying your name like that, that's why.
Hey, we're friends.
I know,
You can just call me Sadet.
I know, Sadet, which is when I introduced you in a YouTube video again, that's what I mean. That's what it is.
Fair point.
Fair indeed. And trying to think what else I was gonna say about this here when it comes to like glitches here. I have noticed that like there was a glitch where like I ran a gang member in Grand Theft 3 over in it was Vice City over in the car. in a car, and he just stayed stuck in midair, like he was just like floating or so. And
It's
trying
like
to
the game's like, do we keep him going or do we drop him here? Do we
yeah,
keep
this
him going or drop him here?
yeah, because like if you want to talk about glitches and glitches, let's talk about a glitch in this demo disc in the PlayStation 2004 holiday demo disc. And boy, oh boy, I knew people who had this happen been to them. Oh man, this is I can't believe it's the PlayStation Underground Holiday 2004 demo disc. This thing here, you had 10 games. One of them was Beautiful Joe 2. However, there was a major game-breaking glitch in the demo Beautiful Joe 2 that would erase the formatting in any memory cards inserted into the system you completed the first part of the demo. And
Oof.
people were warned not to play the demo with a memory card inserted. And when they did that, there was no turning back. Especially like I'm reading the crappy games wiki article here where it said like people like with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas here, it took them 40 hours to complete the game or Midnight Club 3 or any of that stuff, and they'd find their saved data gone, and like that is a very bad glitch there. The
That
worst.
is.
It's like what happened with this memory.
Losing all your progress, not by your own mistake, but the mistake of a
You had
developer.
not only
Oof.
that, you had to reformat the memory card.
Double oof.
Yeah. The quote that everyone says is, "What happened to my saved data?"
And that's what everybody says when something goes wrong with their memory card.
Yeah, like I had a memory card that just glitched out on me where I lost all my data of Resident Evil 3 and Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 and all that stuff. And it just happened like back in 2010.
I'm lucky I didn't have that happen to me because I never played PlayStation as a kid.
Yeah, lucky you, right? But still.
Nintendo rarely ever has that problem, but they're not safe from glitches either.
Mm-hmm.
In Pokemon Puzzle League, there's a very random glitch that can happen that pretty much makes a game endless. Nobody wins, nobody loses, just all the blocks will just keep going up, even past the limit.
Yeah. Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, a game that has tons of glitches. There's glitches to where like you'll get stuck and have to like to reboot the game, and if you don't save it all, you're in trouble and everything. So yeah, like yeah, glitches can be fun, but glitches like that just piss you off.
And then you have your glitches that helps you with your speed runs, being able to clip through walls and
And
such.
speaking of Tomb Raider, there was actually a glitch that the angry video game mentioned, Hidden Age of Darkness, where like like um like there was a glitch where it will cause the start of Lara's falling sound like, which is a scream, to loop endlessly if you pause the game while she's falling, making that sound, and you hear it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
That's gonna be annoying.
Yep, I know Sonic 06 had some glitches too. As much as I do like that game, I know people hate it, but I like it. There's actually like a glitch to where like you get stuck to the walls and everything like that, and just the jump button won't work. So yeah,
I actually had a glitch happen to me on stream.
like what?
For whatever reason, for some reason, when I was playing Azure Striker Gunvolt and I was pretty much on the second to last stretch, I paused for a while trying to get something in a boss fight. And when I came back, there was no sound during the rest of the battle. I don't know if it like glitched or if there was actually an end to the music track, but it was just weird fighting the boss rush without any boss music.
Weird indeed, because like I think there was a glitch I had in the game Blue Reflection, to where like I couldn't progress the game But that only happened one time, and it was very rare, and the other time that didn't happen, it was probably just like a rare glitch that happened when I actually went to the wrong place somewhere, so it's not an issue for me at all.
And then you got your glitches that multiply your items. Missing no being part of that glitch.
Hmm.
Because if you do, like, if you get to missing no, it actually duplicates the sixth item of your slot of your inventory, if
Hmm.
I'm remembering correctly. If I'm incorrect, I'm sorry. I do apologize. I'm only human.
Everyone makes
And
mistakes.
if you guys have the correct information, feel free to put it in the comments below.
Yeah, like, I also know, like, with that South Park game, the freezing glitch, there was also another thing I forgot to mention,
Which
too.
South Park?
The,
Which South Park game?
the
The
first,
Fracture Butthole?
no, the N64 one. The first Nintendo 64 South Park game.
Hmm.
That's the one that had the freezing glitch. There was also a problem with that game where in the first level there was supposed to be a little goat next to the bear in the first level, but
Baba, motherfucker.
there was no goat in that copy. I told my dad, and he thinks that's the reason why the game froze. They forgot to put the goat in that copy of the game, but maybe it was just, I don't know what it was. But what we saw, no, there was no goat at all. That we saw the bear, but that was it. But when I played the game with another South Park kid, I saw the goat because we got a new copy, and like it kept freezing up on us, and we had the new copy, and I played the game over again. The goat was in that one. So are you thinking
Hmm.
what I'm thinking here, Sadet?
You saved somebody from getting a glitchy copy?
No, the game probably froze and glitched because the copy wasn't finished editing, or they probably didn't finish that copy, or there was a glitch in that one where the goat wouldn't appear. And that's probably why the game kept freezing on us. And every time I rebooted the
That's
game,
probably it.
how so though?
Somebody probably accidentally packaged a different version of the game when they
Probably.
were still making it.
Probably, but like it's just, I remember my dad saying, if this one freezes, then it was a problem with in the factory, because like, I thought with this copy, we'd have to restart the game all over, but we didn't have to. That's how I learned about like, if one copy's ruined, doesn't he
The
have to restart
problem
all over?
wouldn't be in the factory. The problem would be with the programmers.
I was a kid, I was 10 years old, I was a kid at the time, so that's what it was. But like, I'm trying to think here. Like, that's just a glitch I remembered there, along with trying to think what other games glitched out on me. Like, so there was tons of them. Like, there's a lot of them. Of course, the Grand Theft Auto games are known to have glitches in them because they're big and because they're big and stuff like that. So they're going to be known to have glitches in them, along with games like Saints Row and True Crime and stuff, which I already mentioned before.
One of the glitches I remember from the current Smash Bros. Game during one of its earlier versions, if you have two Isabels on the field and assist trophies turned on, and both try to fish for the assist trophy about the same timing, if not the exact same timing, then one Isabel will be infinitely spawning the same assist character constantly, and it is like chaos.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yep.
like, yeah, go ahead.
And you can't really do anything about it
Yeah,
if
like,
you
go ahead.
if so many like just spawn on you. Like imagine like 1,000 Rathalos on ya,
Yeah,
aka Big Red Dragon.
I
Well, technically
remember.
Wyvern, but
I remember, like, there was a glitch I had in my version copy of Super Mario 64, where, like, after you drain the water, and, like, when you go out the door, you'll be able to go out the door, but all of a sudden you'll be back swimming, and you'll be, like, in swimming, when there was no water, and couldn't open that door you could for all the water to drain.
that's weird.
Yeah, but then I blew on it and stuff. I blew on it to get the dust out, it was fine. It was probably one of those things.
Hmm, probably.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think we can all agree glitches are annoying, fun, weird, and helpful,
Right. I
depending
agree.
on which glitch you get hit with.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have anything else to say about? Is there any other glitches you want to talk about, or you just want to
Hmm,
end this?
I think there's one more I can remember.
Let's hear it.
One that quite a few speedrunners use in Super Mario Bros.
Like what? That game had glitches that are fun glitches.
Yep, we can't forget that game's glitches. But speedrunners will actually manage to do something very specific in World 1-2 to basically clip through the wall and just run across the wall
Right.
to pretty much save time.
Yeah. And just I'm trying to think that like of other glitches I had were like if you could, of course, like Spiral there, like yeah, you can like beat the game in under a half hour or so because of that and everything. But just the Spiral
And
enter the dragonfly.
speedrunners who play Super Mario 64, they got in some interesting glitches too.
Yeah, 'cause, like there's like glitches to like what kind of glitches did you hear about?
Well, if you manage to build up momentum, you can actually skip sections of the castle. I don't
Really?
really quite know how it specifically works, but you can pretty much do a very low star run with those glitches, if not a
Nice.
no star one.
Nice. That's really cool there. I didn't know you could do that. No, really, it's cool.
Why do you think there's so many different categories for so many different games?
I know it's crazy in a good way, of course.
Different glitches help with different things you try to attempt.
Yeah, definitely. But I was gonna say, but yeah, I get that there definitely. So many glitches there that I can't remember all of them. I know, like, I'm trying to think here. Another glitch I dealt with. I think it was in one of the Turok games. I don't remember though, so don't quote me on that.
You have been quoted.
Me and my big mouth. Me and my big mouth. Haha.
Well, that does give me an idea for a future conversation.
What? What is it?
Video game secrets.
There we go. Yeah, that's a good one there.
Maybe we could talk about that sometime in the future.
I agree. Yeah, we should. But do you got anything else to say? I know this is under an hour and so like that, but there's only so much you can talk about with gaming glitches.
Hmm. All I can say is I hope nobody gets hit with the worst glitches. And if you want to see a bunch of glitches, then just look up this one YouTuber called A Plus Start. He does this awesome series called Son of a Glitch.
Yeah, be sure to I'll put the link in the description so that, but you sure you send me the link and stuff, definitely.
I've already sent it to you,
Oh yeah, you did, that's right. I see it now on Discord, yeah.
you little derp. Your brain glitched.
Yeah, but my brain glitched.
But that's all I can really think of for the topic for the time being.
Me too. I mean, like, there's gonna be more coming up, and female
Who
protagonists getting,
knows? Well, we might do a part 2 to the glitches video.
yeah.
You never know with us.
Yeah, true, that definitely. But me that's pretty much all I can say too. Like most of what you talked about, like Grim Monolith was unable to join today and stuff, but he'll be back for another episode for sure, definitely. Because he's a busy guy and everything. There'll be more too. In fact, you know what we should talk about in the future? Cheat devices like Game Shark, Action Replay, or Code Breakers. Talk about those and stuff in the future if you wanted to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that'd
the
be
thing
interesting.
that my friend used to pretty much have to make me start all over in Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, because
Don't think I forgot that if you ever managed to hear this video.
yeah, like Game Shark, Code Breaker, Action Replay, and all of them. Yeah, those are the three main ones I grew up with and stuff. Or knew about.
Seriously. He broke my game so I couldn't even use the bow. The
Oh.
bow!
Oh, I have stories about that I'd love to tell you, but that'll be for episode 17. Cheat devices, we'll say.
Hey, we can't tell them that will be episode 17 because, we sometimes change our mind at the last second.
Well, right now it's gonna be yes. Right now it'll be yes.
Hey, don't give them false hope.
Well, yeah, if it changes, Sadet, we tell them. We're honest people. They know we're honest people. They know it.
True, but still, don't give them false hope.
We don't. We don't at all. But, yeah, that's...
Big meanie.
Yeah?
Big meanie.
Yep.
Giving them false hope.
Yep, definitely. Yep.
You're not supposed to agree with me when I call you that.
Oh yeah, that's right. What am I thinking?
Jeez, your brain is glitching all day today.
Just like, you know how it is.
Sounds like you need to press LR start or something.
L1, R1, L2, R2, the shoulder buttons, or the thumb, or L3 or R3. Yeah, maybe so.
Whatever your reset button combination is.
Yep, that's true.
Press those. You need that
How
to
true.
stop glitching.
Yeah, how true that is for sure. But that's pretty much all I gotta talk about. We'll be back. The reviews will continue. Still Female Protects Game Month. Some more episodes will be up. And hell, who knows? Maybe September we'll continue the Female Protects Game Month. You just don't know. Maybe some tricks up my sleeve. You don't know. I can't make a decision yet, but I'll let you know. But all we gotta say is TTBurger, aka Tony, and Sadet the Hyper...
And Sadet the Hyperactive Princess.
Or Sadet the Hyper Lamia.
You got me saying my old username now.
Sadet the Hyper Lamia, she means to say. That's her new name there.
Yep.
We're telling you all to peace out and have a great day. And stay tuned because there's more episodes coming. So be on the lookout for that. Take care, everybody, and go have a cheeseburger. It's celebrate the end of summer coming out soon. Go have a cheeseburger or something. That's all I gotta say. Take care, everybody.
And happy gaming.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
In the words of Lucky Chloe from Tekken 7. See you next time. Bye. And that's where it is there. Take care, everybody. Happy gaming.